Hey, good evening, pipe friends. Want to do this little post box opening and a review. I'm just going to combine the two. Had a lot going on over the weekend, Father's Day weekend, so I really didn't have time to do a video. But Phyllis and Emily got me a pipe and some tobaccos from pipesandcigars.com. They got me this. It's a BAREN. I think this is Skagen Virgin. Anyway, this little bent billiard here. Love this pipe and this grain, the color. Just absolutely fell in love with it. I've got another BAREN, and like I've told y'all, that I've said before, that's my favorite smoker, and this one smokes very good too. It's right up there with that one. But like I say, I just absolutely love, and this camera. It's not doing the grain, the lighting's not doing the grain justice, but it smokes good. It's going to be one of those that smokes just about anything you smoke in it good. And in it, I am smoking tonight some plum cake Navy blend. This is one of the ones I got from pipesandcigars.com. And so I'm going to do kind of a review on it. The other one that I got, and well, I got two more that I bought. I went ahead and bought some Lane Limited 1Q. Alfred had sent me a little bit. Love it. Still like my IQ from MA's, but this is going to be a keeper. I went ahead and decanted it, and I used their label on the jar. Just took this off of their bag, put their decals on it. Good smoke, and it's one that I'm going to keep. I also picked up some Old Joe Krantz from Cornell and Deal from pipesandcigars.com, and I'll get to a full review on it later. But this is a full-bodied smoke and a stout smoke, but it's good, and it's also going to be a keeper too. I told them to throw me a sample in. The guy was very nice, and before I was a little concerned that maybe they wasn't going to do any more samples, but in fact they did. He said, let me send one that I'm going to recommend, and he sent it's Peter Stokkeby, Danced Black. This is a Danish, and it is awesome. Wished I'd have bought some. It's very similar to that BCA Lane Limited that Alfred sent me. But look, y'all, this plum cake, you know, I'm one of those that apparently I'm can't make up his mind. I just did a mid-year top 5. I wish I'd have waited, because I would have certainly put this one in there, and it would have probably been a tie between my Who Dat #1 and our #2 for sure, and that's plum cake. My goodness, I seen this from Guy Witherspoon when he first came on the scene. That was one of the first ones he had smoked. His wife bought him a big 16-ounce bag. See, look, I'll be ordering a 16-ounce bag, because that is certainly the way to go. Now, the tin is a 100-gram tin of this stuff, and it was a good buy at $11 and some change. And it's doesn't burn hot. No tongue bite when you first. It's got just a tad of latakia when you first light it up. You get just that first little hint of latakia, and then it just blends down through it. And occasionally you'll taste it, but for someone that's wanting a very light aromatic with a latakia in it, this is absolutely it. It's just very subtle, just enough to do it justice. And I'm not a big latakia fan at all. I mean, there's only a few that I like, Delta Mojo being one of them. British Woods, I like it, that Alan Wood sent me up. You know, I say the Delta Mojo, the British Woods, and one I get from MA's called Outlaw. But this one is certainly a keeper. And let's see, plum cake brings the thought back to old times when the sailors on board the sailing ships filled their pipe with good, satisfying tobacco, and having the scent of, I can't read that, and salt water all around them. All right, this consists of bright Virginia tobaccos mixed with burley and a little original MacBaron Cavendish and just a touch of Syrian Latakia. On top of this masterly made blend is a little bit of Jamaican rum, and buddy, it is good. This is going to run Who Dat a very, very close race. This could easily be my #1 tobacco. Certainly #2. When you open it up, I mean, the smell is just absolutely wonderful. It's a little bit sticky to the, not sticky, but it's moist to the touch, and it, like I say, I didn't know. I was a little concerned about the Latakia in it, but it's so subtle that it makes this just an absolute perfect blend. And like I say, a good buy for the money on the, for a 100-gram tin, and a good-looking tin. I like to collect tins, and this is one that looks nice on a display in the living room, on your pipe area. But I won't order probably any tins. I'll try to buy it in a 16-ounce bag because it's that good. Pipes and cigars have been out of bulk on this one for a while, but you can get it in the 16-ounce bag, and it's, like I say, it's that good. I don't have an issue with it. The 7 Seas MacBaron. MacBaron is a truly good product. This is the first MacBaron blend that I've ever had. The 7 Seas and the roll cake are my next up to try. H&H Dark is going to be another one. But based on this Dansk, Peter Stockaby has some good blends too, some very good blends. And look, when y'all are ordering from pipesandscigars.com, the Lane Limited and the Cornell and Deal for sure. When I ordered the Lane 1Q, I was sitting in Subway eating lunch one day, and I phoned it in, so I wasn't looking at the computer. So I told them to send me 2 ounces. But I should have got 4. I could have got 4 for the same price I could have got 2, because that's where the price break starts. Same with this Cornell and Deal. I actually bought this for a little less than 2 ounces. 4 ounces is the best. That's the magic number with them on some blends. So watch it real close when you order that. But anyhow, love the pipe. Love the Old Joe Krantz and the Dansk, but you want to knock yourself out, man, get you some plum cake. you ain't gonna go wrong with it. I was shocked because most tins have that fake taste, that overly what's the word I'm looking for? I guess it's a preservatives they put into it. I prefer a bulk in anything, but this was all right. Now, I don't know how the bulk this may be the way to go, but I am going to try it in bulk. You can't go wrong with this plum cake. But hope everybody's been doing good. I hope everybody had a good Father's Day. We had a good one. Like I say, my son, he was going to order me some tobacco from Don Juan's in New Orleans. Went down Thursday and was they've been so busy at Father's Day, they were out a lot of their blending agents, and he was going to stock me up on Who Dat and a couple of blends I hadn't tried, but they said, look, try back Monday, which he went down today, and he's shooting me some Who Dat and some other blends in the mail. But hope everybody else had a good one. Like I say, we went to my dad's, and my mom cooked gumbo, and for lunch, and my brother and his children were there, my sister and her husband and children, me and my wife and Emily. We enjoyed Sunday afternoon after church. Look, tonight we're having we're doing a little Southern cooking supper tonight. I've got big lima beans with smoked sausage on the cook, some fresh corn out of the garden, bought at the farmer's market. Some new potatoes, some cayenne pepper from my dad's garden, fresh tomatoes from my dad's garden, and fresh squash from Daddy's. and some fresh cucumbers from my mother-in-law and father-in-law's garden. I've got one of them sliced up, soaking and chilling in some vinegar with some onion in it, and in the refrigerator right now. So we're going to have a good old southern country cooking supper tonight. So anyhow, we're going to wrap this thing up until next time. God bless y'all. Have a good one. We'll see you later.